Michelle Obama reflects on the challenges of raising Malia and Sasha in the White House spotlight. Every weekend was a nightmare. Michelle Obama is opening up like never before about the behind-the-scenes challenges of raising two daughters in one of the most high-profile homes in the world, the White House. In a deeply candid conversation with Kelly Ripa on the April 29th episode of SiriusXM's Let's Talk Off Camera, the former First Lady shared the intense pressures she and former President Barack Obama faced while trying to give their daughters, Malia, now 26, and Sasha, 23, a normal adolescence, away from the harsh glare of media attention. It got harder as they got older. For Michelle, protecting her children's privacy and shielding them from public scrutiny during their most formative years was no small feat. "That was a lot of work," she said, "and it got harder as they got older." When Barack Obama took office in 2008, Malia was just 10 and Sasha only 7, still very much children. But as they transitioned into their teenage years during their father's 2 terms in office, the stakes got higher. Their interests expanded. They wanted to drive. They attended proms, traveled with school teams, searched for colleges, went to parties, and like many teens, experimented. They tried out smoking, and they had drinks, and they did all the things, Michelle revealed, stressing that it wasn't the behaviors themselves that caused concern, but the risk of those normal teenage actions being sensationalized in the press. Every weekend was a nightmare because we had to work to make sure that them being regular teenagers didn't wind up on page 6. Life under the microscope. What most parents consider routine, sleepovers, dating, extracurricular activities, became logistical operations involving Secret Service coordination and deep security vetting. "Imagine setting up the first play date," Michelle said. "The process of having my children at your house meant that an advanced team had to come and question and search your house and ask if you had drugs and guns. This level of scrutiny, while necessary for safety, only added to the tension of ensuring the girls felt normal in a world that was anything but. When your kids are under the security of the Secret Service, you almost have to work twice as hard to make their life normal," Michelle noted. Now adults, but still navigating the Obama tax, though Malia and Sasha are now young adults. Forging their own paths, Malia as a budding screenwriter and Sasha recently graduating from the University of Southern California, Michelle admits the pressures haven't fully disappeared. The legacy of their father's presidency still looms large. "We call that the Obama tax for them," Michelle quipped. "You'll have it the rest of your life, but you also have a lot of benefits." As a mother, her new role is to guide them through that legacy without allowing it to become a burden. "I'm trying to make this feel normal to them, because you don't want them to start thinking, number one, they're full of themselves, that any of this is about them," she said. "Their job is to go about their lives." Michelle emphasized that the key lesson she continues to instill in her daughters is humility and perspective. "This world is not about you," she said firmly. "This is just your dad's job." Parenting in the public eye over the years, the Obamas have been widely praised for how they managed to raise Malia and Sasha with grace, discipline, and a strong sense of identity despite living under the global spotlight. But Michelle's latest comments underscore just how difficult that journey was, filled with sacrifices, secrecy, and a constant balancing act between privacy and public life. This intimate look into her family's private struggles provides new appreciation for what it means to be not just the children of a president, but simply teenagers trying to grow up with the whole world watching.